What is up, everybody? This is your boy Klorontix back with a brand new episode. So I just actually wanted to go ahead and bring up a topic that's been on my mind for quite some time now. It has really a lot to do with gaming, growing up, girls. Just a different life perspective. It's something to really look into. So many of you guys know I'm 22 years old. I've been playing video games since I was a kid. I've loved video games. I've loved video games since I was a little boy. My first console ever was a PS2. Love the fuck out of that thing. I still play it to this day. Love PS2. I have so many games. I have over 300 games on the PS2. And I played, PS3. I played PS4. I'm getting a PS5 actually. I just pre-ordered one. I was lucky to be able to get one on launch day, so I'm very excited for that. But it's something I wanted to bring up here, and it has something to do with really gaming and roleplay, and just gaming in general, to be honest. And gaming, to be honest, is kind of a waste of time. Now, I'm not just saying that it's a waste of fucking time, that you should just quit and you shouldn't do it. Obviously, if you enjoy gaming and you enjoy spending your time doing stuff like this, then definitely keep at it. But I would say if you're spending more than 40 or 50 hours a week playing video games and you're above 20 years old, you probably need to start thinking fucking clearly of what you're doing in your life. There's so much more things you could be doing. You could be trying to go to college. You could be trying to get a better job. You could be trying to get out of your mom's house. You could try to be getting millions of dollars. I don't know, whatever the fuck is on your mind. You could be trying to go to the gym. You could be trying to get looking better. You could be trying to do something more productive in your life. And that's kind of where I wanted to talk about roleplay. I see fucking people that play on this goddamn server. And not even on this server. I mean, I'm talking about like any fucking server. San Andreas Multiplayer, Eclipse, World, Mafia, whatever. I see people on there all the time. And I'm very friendly with people. I'm very friendly. I never say anything. I never do anything that triggers anyone. Because, it's not my social circle. I've met a lot of fucking losers in my time playing these kind of games. And I've met a lot of successful people. I've met people that stopped playing video games and stopped role-playing and have changed their life and do much better now. But it's one thing I want to bring up, because I had this friend. I used to play with him all the time on LSRP. I'm not going to say his name. We used to play all the time. And he actually plays World time to time. We don't play much anymore. He's a little bit older than I am. And he's changed his life a lot. He used to be a pretty big DMer. He used to be a lot of trolling compilations on LSRP, a lot of harassment against staff on servers. Just doing anything that he could just to get a name for himself. And then one day he told me, "This is a waste of fucking time." He told me, "This is such a goddamn waste of time. I have been doing this for a year and a half, and I have absolutely done nothing in my life." He's 25 years old, and he's just wasting his fucking time. He doesn't have anything. He's got a shitty job at some fucking, it's not even a McDonald's. It's like something in the UK fast food. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's a piece of shit job. He's living a piece of shit. And he got tired of living like that. And so I didn't talk to him for quite some time. And, time went by. I made videos, blah, 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 blah. He hit me up one day. And I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey, I'm playing World now. We played, and then we talked on Discord, and blah, 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 blah." And he got into it, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I took a break from quite some time. This is actually my first time playing video games in 9 months, and I saw your videos, man. I'm happy that you're back, and, blah, 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 blah." And I go, "Awesome, man. So what you been doing during that time?" And he tells me, "Well, I stopped role-playing. I stopped playing video games really in general. I started changing my life around." And he goes on saying, he quit his fucking job. He got a better job. He enrolled into some community college near his local area. He started dating a girl. He started working out. He started fixing himself. He started deterring away from actually being. He was kind of a big guy, and he slimmed down. He's not buff or anything, or he's not lean muscle, but he looks good. He's doing good. And he told me "Hey, you should check out this red pill thing." And I'm like, "Okay." And he told me about this red pill shit maybe it was a little bit more than a couple months ago. I want to say it was before the 2020 started. I might be having my time wrong or something. But he told me about something about this red pill thing. And I've heard about the red pill before, and I kind of knew what it was, and I knew what the principle of it was. And I'm gonna be honest, I was a pretty good looking guy in high school. Now, I'm not saying I was the most attractive guy. I'm not saying I was the most confident guy. I'm not saying I was the absolute, like, every girl was all head, over heels for me. I was none of that. But I was pretty attractive. I wasn't gonna lie. I was all right. I could get girls, flirted with a lot of girls. It was a kind of game for me. I couldn't score 10 out of 10 supermodels, but I could score 7s or maybe 7.5s, 8s, if I was lucky on a good day. But I was scoring pretty attractive girls, and then after high school, I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I started losing myself. Like, I really started to fucking lose myself. And I got into this relationship. Like, I was in there for a year and a half. I broke up with her, and I started working out, and I started changing myself, and I did that for a couple months, and I was still making videos. I was actually not, GTA World wasn't even a thing. Like, this is before 2018. And I started working myself. I lost some weight. I went from like 215 pounds to about 150 pounds, I in the course of like 8 months. So I worked on myself a lot. And then I got into another relationship, moved in with her, ended up breaking up with her, moved the fuck back out. And basically, this is where I get back into the kind of the red pill section, and I started learning about this red pill stuff. And I think I was already red pilled before I even knew what the fuck it was. But this made me think a lot more about everything else. And I started really digging into it. I started learning how girls play mind games with you, how they shit talk you, or how they play games with you. And I knew this shit, but this shit takes it to a whole new level. I've learned to, if you ain't got anything worth to you, you ain't got shit. And that's the true mentality. So I started changing the way I was, and I'm still working out. I'm changing the way I am. I'm actually looking to get 6-packs by the end of next year, probably around like September of next year. I hope to be where I'm at. And I'm working every day at it. I work out. I eat right. I eat healthy. I don't eat fast food. I have a cheat meal once a week. I've changed my life drastically. And I'm continuously doing that to this day because it's good and I like it. And I've gotten so much more looks. I've gotten more girls that are attracted to me. Girls actually take me on dates. That's fucking crazy. Girls actually want to pay to take me out. And this is where it gets back to kind of role playing. It's kind of a waste of time because, I used to spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week playing these kind of servers, man. And not just role playing, just video games in general. I'm not saying that you have to quit playing so much, that is what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to quit playing so much video games. Video games is an escape from reality. I will say that. It's a lot of fun, but please try to minimize yourself and maybe try to work on other things. You can work out, you can do other things, and you can still play video games, but try to minimize it to about maybe 10 hours a week, 10 to 15 maybe. And, play on the weekends 4 or 5 hours. That would probably be the best thing. Try to work on yourself. I'm not saying role-playing or playing video games is just a big waste of fucking time, but, if you're over 20 years old, it's time to wake the fuck up, man. Instead of role-playing a mall rat or an e-beggar or e-whore on a virtual reality role-play server, start working on yourself, man. Life is out there, and there's so many more things to discover, and there's so many girls, and there's a better job, and there's a better friends and family, and you're just gonna go into this big deep rabbit hole when you start actually looking shit up like this. And I'm telling you, man, it's a life-changing experience, and I've cut down on how much I play, and I'm happy I have. But just again, I'm not saying that you totally have to quit playing what you're doing. I'm not totally telling you have to quit what you enjoy doing, but I'm just saying, there's a bigger world out there. Go explore it. You only live for so long. You don't want to waste your time doing this kind of shit. I've really started getting away from this stuff, and I've started to develop myself, and I'm a healthier person today. I'm happier, more confident. I can do a lot of shit that I couldn't do years ago. It's a better life. And even though you're you might be behind the counter right now or behind your computer saying, well, I have everything, I have a beautiful girlfriend. Well, Yeah, but what's to say that one day she's just not gonna leave you and go, dry suck the fuck out of some dude that you know for 20 years or so. I'm just saying these bitches ain't loyal, and I'm not just saying that because it's a cliche thing to say. I'm saying that because it's the truth. That bitch will leave you in a heartbeat, and she's a girl. She could get any dick she wants. I'm telling you, man. A girl will cry for you for maybe a day, but the next week they'll be with somebody completely new, and they would forget all about you. That's why you always see those fucking memes where a girl's like, it's like first day they're sad, and then 15 days they're recovering, and then 30 days they're happy. But then the guy's like happy the first day, and then 30 days later the guy's sad. You know why he's sad? Because he ain't got no bitches. He ain't got nobody because he don't look good. He don't work on himself. He doesn't do anything. Start thinking more clear in your fucking head that your girl, even though how hot she is or whatever, if you're not working on yourself every fucking day, if she ever leaves you, who you gonna go for? If you're looking like Seth Rogen, nothing's gonna happen, buddy. I'm just trying to be truthfully honest to you guys. I want you guys in the long run to be okay and be okay with any girl you're here with. Start thinking about yourself, start taking care of yourself, start eating right, start doing things that make you a better person. Don't rely on someone to make you happy. I'm telling you guys, change the way you are, stop playing so much, change the way you are, get a better job, stop role playing so much. You guys can do it.
Fresh at the van, we letting shit hit the fan. He taking bullets to his chest, how we go call him a man. I hate him with the Smith & Wesson, cause I'm not one to be testing. I won't even use a weapon, you consider that a blessing. Ain't no time for guessing, better take it as a lesson. It don't matter who I'm fucking up, they in the class or they in heaven. Bloody stains on my white tee, he try to fight me, feeling like I'm partying cause you have to bring a pipe. Yeah.